play at the end.
It's not working. Okay, you overslept. So you're running late for school. You didn't have breakfast and you run outside trying to catch the bus, but you couldn't because you're not fast enough. You finally get to class and the teacher tells you that you can't come in because it's already too late. Since it's almost over, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna stay outside. But the principal sees you outside in the hall and gives you detention because you're without a pass. Then you finally get into class and you realize that you forgot the essay that you were writing last night, the one that made you go to bed late and oversleep this morning. What do? Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him and He will make your path straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Proverbs, some verses, a story that you could, and how to apply all of this, because I know that this is very stressful. This is an example of a stressful day. So this verse is for when you're stressed. And it comes from the book of Proverbs. Proverbs was written mostly by Solomon and 3 wise men who are unidentified. This comes from the Guide to the Bible. And it tells us that Proverbs is pretty much a book that talks about boats. It was written from the old man to the young man, so it has advices on pretty much how to live your life. So I'm going to give you a little bit more of verses that you can use when you're stressed. Do not store yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and thieves break in and steal. How many times have you stressed out because you don't have something that you want? Or, I don't know, maybe the new iPhone came out and you want it and you're stressing because you don't have enough money to buy it. This is telling you that this doesn't really matter at the end. Whatever is on earth is going to stay on earth, so you shouldn't stress about what we have here right now. If you don't get it, that's fine. You'll get it another time, and if you don't, that's fine too, because it won't last forever. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. So all you have to do is believe in Him and trust Him that He will be there for you. How nice is it to think that someone will always be there for you to listen to your problems and will actually want to deal with them. Cast your anxiety because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Sometimes we don't realize that people actually care about us, and how great is it that not only people care about us, but God, our Father, the one that created us, is the one that cares the most about us. So I'm pretty sure, let's talk about the family. If it was your dad, I'm pretty sure your dad wouldn't want to see you stressing out over school. And I'm pretty sure you've all been in that moment where your parents are like, just relax, breathe, take a break from homework, it will be okay. That's what He's trying to tell you through these verses. Relax, it will be okay, take a break. I want to tell you a story that I read. If you could see in your handouts, that's the whole story. I'm just going to give you a brief summary. It's called The Trouble Tree. It's by an unknown author, but it talks about how this carpenter, when he was about to get into his house, he would touch a tree and pause for a moment, and then he will get in with a whole new attitude. And when he got asked why, he said, because my wife and my kids do not deserve to deal with what I'm dealing with. So every day after work, I come here, hang my troubles, hang my problems, hang my issues, go inside with a whole new attitude, have a good time with my family, and every morning I come out and pick them back up. And surprisingly, they don't seem as bad, they don't seem as heavy. I believe that we should do the same. We should all have a trouble tree. And we should let God be our trouble tree. So we should always pray when we have problems and tell Him exactly what is going on and just hang our problems, and He will deal with them and make them feel lighter. And if you do not believe in God, you should still have a trouble tree. It could actually be a tree or anything else, a book, a necklace, whatever, and just even like a door. You can say, I'll just leave my problems here, and psychologically you will. Life is full of second chances. There's always a tomorrow. It doesn't mean that because you did a mistake today and you had a bad day today, it's going to be the same tomorrow. So next time that you're having a bad day, I hope that you remember this and that you can apply it to your life and just take a break and realize that everything's going to be okay. Because even if there are bad moments in life, they're not going to be forever. Thank you.
Thanks very much.